One day I'm gonna live here. One day I'm gonna live here. One day I'm gonna live here. One day I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live here. One day I'm gonna live here.
I made it. I finally made it. We're back. Another Foo-ology podcast. Man, we got a exclusive spot thanks to one of the brothers out here, bruh.
The real homies, man.
One of the real ass brother right now. He told me about this spot. Nobody's coming through right now. This is all to us.
Man.
Bro, what do you think about this spot, my boy?
It's clean as fuck, bro. I mean, yeah, there's like, in this little spot we're at, there's a few other spots that kind of people would rather go to because we picked the one that's more out the way. To get
Yeah, and also too, if you put it on the GPS, and we're not gonna tell you the location unless you've been following us for the get-go, you know. But
you're right. You got to keep listening to the episode.
Yeah, you got to keep following us, and we'll see. We always find cool ass spots, anyway.
That's a fact.
But if you put it on your GPS, it's gonna lead you 20 or 15 minutes from here, bro. And yeah, but they do it in good hearts, fool, because you know locals don't want anybody.
Don't want people to be fucking around.
But yeah, look at the spot, bro. You guys could see this shit, man. You have the whole view of Laguna Beach. Over there is Hawaii. Yeah, man. But yeah, this is a clean ass spot, huh?
That's badass, yeah.
Nah, bro, but I've been watching the Diddy Netflix thing that just came out, my boy.
Oh no, wait, but before that, I think we should talk about how these fools we just did
yeah, bro. We just did a film, bro.
If you watch the intro, I mean, hopefully they don't copyright this shit, because last time we did the It one, they copyrighted that shit. So on Spotify, they couldn't watch it. But we do like little short film ideas. The homie has some good ass ideas, which was funny when you sent me that idea. That shit had me laughing. So
what do you think about that shit, man?
Bro, if you guys watched that clip that we just put out, bro, that shit had me laughing. When he said like, man, it's just funny ass shit, bro. Like it's not.
Damn, you guys gotta definitely check that one out. It's gonna come out soon after this shit, right? Man?
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
But yeah, we're doing some shit like I'm sure everybody will relate to it.
Yeah.
They all relate to it. But we did a little short film. All laughs, you know, all the laughs and shit.
Laughs,
you know, all good laughs, bro.
We gotta talk about that real shit that you have on right now, bro.
Oh shit! I got the Louis Vuitton, the Louis Vuitton Christmas seasoning shit, man. You know what I'm saying, brother? There's about 1,500, right? You know how these fools.
Yeah.
Man, who gives a fuck about that shit? Fuck these fools, bro.
That's funny as hell, bro. Look clean as hell right now for the time being, bro.
I got the suit right here, man. You know? Man, any white girl will fall for this right now, bro.
Oh shit, bro, you be the main guy.
Yeah, I'm the main head from this motherfucker, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
But nah, bro, have you been seeing the Diddy shit, bro?
The Diddy shit, I've been hearing about it, but I haven't seen the thing. But what do you think about that, bro?
Damn, bro. There's some crazy ass shit on that shit, bro. They're saying that this fool fucking killed Tupac, bro. Diddy killed Tupac,
I heard
bro.
something like that.
Because this fool would he offered Tupac $1 million just to hang out, bro. And he was jealous that him and Biggie had a good relationship, bro. It's like they connected really well, and he got jealous of that. So he was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try to get this fool I'm gonna give him $1 million and to hang out with me, bro.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, then that's some other shit, bro. You know?
That's some weird ass shit. Like $1 million for hang out with you?
$1 million, fool. And then allegedly, there's a guy the guy that fucking killed Tupac, bro. They gave him $500,000, and then they took his chain, bro. The death row chain. You know, they took it off his, and obviously they dipped. And then that shit was crazy, fool, because the song, this dumbass wrote a fucking song, bro. After what the crime he did, bro. He fucking wrote a song about it, bro. In the lyrics and everything he did, bro. Some fucking dumbass. I was about to say some shit, but you know, I'm not gonna say that shit. But bro, there's a song called Black Rob.
Black Rob.
He literally says that he killed. It's saying that he just killed Tupac, bro. And then like he bribed them. He didn't go with it. He got jealous of that, and this guy, he thought he was the shit, bro. His main influencers were mobsters, bro. Mobsters. So he saw the American me. Yeah, right. The American people.
That's funny as hell.
He saw American Gangster, bro. He saw that. I'm sure he saw that clown.
Yeah,
What's that one? Fucking the guy. What's his name,
Frank
bro?
Lucas, the fucking Denzel Washington shit.
Yeah, bro. Like he would hang out with these guys, and bro, this is another little. This is another side to it, but. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that shit for you. What
are you gonna say?
Because I was gonna say basically how he looked up to these people. He looked up to these fucking weird ass clown ass fools.
Yeah.
So after he would do a girl, bro, and then he posted on like a theater base, just around his own people. So he put it up on screen. He'd be smashing like that
guy, Frank Lucas?
No, Diddy, bro.
Diddy.
Diddy. But Frank Lucas, or what did you say?
So with Diddy, I think you're talking about how he is inspired by the mobsters, but I think that you mentioned that there's either a mobster guy that was doing that shit.
So yeah, so this guy was like, his ego was too high, bro.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about Diddy was that he didn't grow up with a dad, bro. Even though his dad was an FBI agent, allegedly.
That's crazy how they're all connected too. Huh?
That's crazy as hell, huh? They're saying that he's a plant too, right? Diddy. But yeah, going to all that bullshit, bro. Like this guy would fucking beat women, bro, and he was like, people would see this fool beating up girls in New York, bro. And nobody would say nothing. Yeah,
Damn.
Diddy would beat up these bitches, bro, and just fucking be like, you know what? You're mine. You're not gonna do nothing about it. Yeah. I have all the power. You're not gonna do nothing. You can't beat me. And that's exactly what happened, bro. So this guy did that so long, for so many fucking years. He didn't get caught until there's always, an end to that bullshit, bro.
That's a fact. No, that's 100% true, bro.
It's just, yeah, and it reminds me of, this is another topic, bro, but it reminds me of some guy, fool. He used to be a big ass slave owner, bro. This guy was, his name was Mosley Levy, bro. Mosley Levy.
Mosley?
Mosley Levy, yeah.
Mosley Levy.
Mosley Levy, you can search him up. It's a Jewish guy, fool. It's yeah. But
like how long ago was this? A long time ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, and I got this from Fight Back Podcast by Jake Shields and Dr. Longo, bro.
Dr. Longo.
That's a badass podcast, fool. Like, man, I heard that like 3 times, bro.
For real?
That podcast, fool. But this was so interesting to me, bro. So there's this guy called Mosley Levy. This guy was one of the biggest slave owners of all time, bro, at that time. 18 some shit, bro.
For real.
And then he made this island called Charlotte's Emily Island, bro. Charlotte's, you guys could all research and do your shit. Which is now the Epstein Island, bro. Straight up, bro. Straight up. And
He was the first person on that island.
He was the first person on that island,
wow.
bro, that bought that shit, man. So this guy was one of the biggest slave owners back then. And he was the one that created the educational system, bro.
No way.
Yeah, he did, bro.
In the U.S.?
In the U.S. So this guy took that slave mentality and ingrained it in children, and he would write books, and he was famous back then, bro. So he would write books, and everybody would think that that is true. And that you have to follow that. Back then, books were really powerful, bro. Straight up, man. So he was like writing these books, fool. And he was like saying, all right, these kids, or the school system, I'm gonna structure it. It's a business plan. These guys gotta go on the bus. They gotta wake up early. We're gonna give them uniforms, and then we're gonna feed them a little bit around around noon, bro.
Oh, like a prison.
Straight up like a prison, bro. With no critical thinking. With no critical thinking, bro.
That school bus shit is basically a prison bus. They just paint it yellow.
Straight up, yeah, bro. So it's like, you wake up early, you're like, fuck, I'm gonna have to wake up at this time. You're a kid and just enjoying life, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Know?
That's a fact.
And that's the craziest shit ever, bro. Cause, bro, like these fools are on the, but at the same time, I was explaining that to someone, you know, somebody else, bro. And they're like, oh yeah, that you talk about the bad side, but the good side is like you make connections when you're at school and stuff like that. True. You know, you make so it's not all bad. You know, it's not all bad too. But
that's a fact.
But back then, these guys would write books full so they could think that they were doing the shady shit. And then they would write books like they were like the gods, the good people.
Like rewriting the history.
Yeah,
books.
rewrite history. So back then, so they knew that they were smart enough to know that like if I write this right here and I look all good, people are gonna think I'm good. So they're like fucking two-faced people, bro.
Damn.
You know? So
That's
what do you
true.
think? Fuck, bro. What do you think about that shit, man?
That's a fact because it's like they say even it's crazy how you said about Epstein Island because they say Epstein. The woman who was grabbing the women for Epstein, her name is Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, no way.
Her dad is named Robert Maxwell. So I don't know if it's the same guy that you're talking about, who's connected to the school books, but this guy was in charge of the history books. So if you think about all the shit they teach us in history books, it's like that shit is straight up. They're painting a picture. Because even with the movies, bro, like we talked about a few podcasts ago, there was a movie of, there's never been movies of the real shit, bro. Like I think more Indians died, more Native Americans. I think it's like 90% of the people on the continent of America died when they came over because all the plagues and all the shit they brought.
Yeah.
So it's a bigger genocide than all the World War II shit.
Yeah.
But they always want to make movies about that. I mean,
damn. And that's true, bro, because Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, they had connection to Disney, bro. So the guy...
Yeah. That's another one right there. That's another one.
They have connections to each other, bro. Like, if you guys ever seen a Disney movie, bro, like straight up, and we're not coming after fucking Jews, right?
We're saying how it is. Huh?
Yeah, we're saying how it is, and we're seeing how... Because, bro, if it doesn't piss you off to, like, say you have a... All right, think of it like you have a girlfriend, right? You're being all romantic to her, bro. You're like you're all good heads with her, right? You're telling her the facts, and then the next you know they backstab your ass, bro. Come on, bro. That's some fucked up shit right there, man. So that's what I'm saying right now, bro. It's like, what's that one saying, bro? Like, there's the one saying where we're not grifters or whatever the fuck that shit, bro.
That's 100% true.
But everything is coming out like how it's supposed to come out.
Yeah, lies don't last forever.
Exactly.
And I think that's what we said before, bro. Lies don't last forever. With what happens with that whole shit, because if you really, man, so there's people who have a lot of power, right? There's people who have a lot of power. They have a lot of things, and then they don't want to be talked about. Like, the second you talk about them, it's a fucking they'll gel you up, or they think you're the worst person ever. But everybody's okay with joking on everybody, huh? They're okay with joking on like, there's a guy named Ari Shaffir. You know Ari Shaffir?
Nah.
He's one of Joe Rogan's homies. But this dude would make videos of chasing down Mexicans in a truck. Remember? I don't know if you've seen this. Yeah. Like, ice, it's time to... And he would chase them down, and he would pick them up, say, oh, let's go do work. And he'll park in front of the immigration shit.
Oh, that's with the red hair?
Yeah, Ari Shaffir, he doesn't have red hair, but he has curly hair. But this dude, he would be doing that shit.
Damn,
And they're the best. They want to make all of the comedy shit. They want to make fun of everybody. But the second you want to make jokes, you know, it's like a different story, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's just, you have to pay attention to what that means, you know?
And in this beautiful spot, we're talking about bullshit, bro. Not bullshit, but this fact shit. But But this is straight up facts, though, bro.
Yeah. It's true, but it ties in with the Diddy shit and the Epstein Island thing.
Because there also Candace Owens just put something out, bro.
Oh yeah, so that ties in with all that.
Yeah,
shit,
it
bro.
ties in with the. You're telling me something about the psychology part of the.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. So
exactly, bro. That brought me to that another point, bro. So basically, she had just put out a podcast with that fool Russell Brand, which I don't know. I feel like that guy's kind of been a little strange lately, but she put that out in an interview with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's funny. He used to be funny, but he turned into a straight up like super Christian guy and all this kind of shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like that's something strange going on because this guy was connected to Diddy a lot too. He used to be at the Diddy parties. They made movies with Diddy's, bro. Like this guy was in Get Him to the Greek or some shit with Jonah Hill and Diddy.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what's up with him, but he's a funny dude.
That dude hosted like
the VMA shit.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
back in the day. And he was with Katy Perry and all this shit. But this crazy connection, everything's connected if you really pay attention, bro. Everything is like straight up connected.
At the same time, maybe this guy woke up and he didn't want to be part of that.
Hopefully.
Who knows?
Who
knows, right?
And he connected with her, and she was talking about how back in the day, or not even back in the day, in a cultural power sense, like she was talking about Sigmund Freud and how he was talking about pedophilia and how everything goes back to like little kid shit, right?
Yeah.
He says that some of these families, they allow their child to be molested or raped, or I don't know. I'm gonna bleep this word obviously in the clips and shit like that, but they allow them to be abused, in a physical way, whatever that means for you. But they allow that, and they say that provides control for the people. That provides, like, they don't tell them. They allow that to happen at the age of 7, and then they don't tell them till they're older. And
that's some shady shit, bro.
That creates a person that's like creates multiple personalities. Like there's a movie based on that called Split. It's like a horror movie.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
And but they allow that because that means that, I mean, if you go down that rabbit hole, it's a crazy rabbit hole, bro. It's like crazy as hell. Because they say that CIA does it and the FBI does it.
Damn.
And they create a whole network of people that they can control. And they could even, the moment trauma happens in a person, it creates a new identity. So they could grow their whole life, and the second you say a word that triggers them back to that moment, they start acting different. So that CIA, it's almost like having, it's called sleeper cells. It's almost like having a whole group of people who are asleep, and if you say the right word, they wake up and they do what you want them to do.
It's like that movie Get Out.
Yeah, exactly like that. Like it's like a key word. They have that key word where they're like, ooh, and then they have them, and then so it's called split personalities. But a lot of these people are known to have that abuse in their childhood.
Yeah.
In these networks, and Sigmund Freud talks about it, and all these wealthy families talk about it. All the people who are on Epstein Island, all the people who are on the sexual abuse, all this, they're all children, and they have that trauma.
Damn, bro, that's crazy as hell.
But that goes back to the another point I was gonna make about the special forces shit, bro. What happened, bro? I was talking to a person whose husband, or she knew somebody who they're at their same gym, and she's like, man, my husband was in the main, like, very secretive special forces, and they were in Afghanistan. They have PTSD, they have all this trauma. But she's like, all of them, 9 out of 10 of them actually have sexual trauma as kids. Like she said, and not only do they have that, they look for that. They want that in these people because they're easier to almost like brainwash and control, and they have that void that they always want to prove. But there's also like this aspect of most of them will have that abuse in them. And she said it's like a well-known thing. And that ties into all the shit that we're talking about, bro.
Damn.
What do you think about all that shit?
Damn, bro, that's crazy as hell. Because, I mean, bro, like, at the moment when you start fucking with a kid, like...
that's the lowest of the low.
That's the lowest. You're a scumbag, bro. You're a piece of shit. You're nothing in this planet, bro. But at the same time, there's billionaires that will definitely, or multimillionaires that they abuse that, and they know that they could get away with it, so they'll be doing it, and they know how the system works, fool. So they'll be rigging all that shit, and they'll be doing whatever because they know that the system has their back. So it's like the Diddy shit, like the Diddy. This fool would abuse women, even fucking men, and he knew he had the power and the will to do it. So nobody could stop him. And he felt like God at the time. But at the same time, you're not God, my boy. You know? You're not God, fool. Fuck no, you're not God, fool.
Damn.
Because this guy's a piece of shit. Because after that, good people came in, bro. It's like the angels.
That's a fact,
You know?
right there, bro.
It's the angels, fool. The angels, it's like, and I'm not saying I'm the most I follow all the rules and shit, bro. But I know what's wrong, and what's wrong is wrong, bro. You know,
Yeah, exactly,
what's wrong
man.
and right, bro. We know what's wrong, bro.
That's a fact.
So when you feel that in your moment, in yourself, or when you feel that in yourself, when you're doing something wrong, you know that feeling, bro. It's going back in your mind, bro.
Just take a second. The sun's about to go down.
God, oh
right here, bro.
God.
Look at that. That's perfectly on the horizon. If you're looking at the videos.
I'm in Alaska right now, bro.
Woo. Yeah, you can't find a better little
look at that.
outlook.
And the lights are gonna go up, Christmas lights and everything, bro.
We're about to see all the lights.
And if you're watching this, you're one of the luckiest persons to watch this shit, because over here in the OC, this is what we look at this view.
I think this is a really nice
clean
view,
ass
chill
scene
spot
out here, bro.
Not
Not a lot of people over here too, bro. Because wherever you go, for you find some good ass spots, people are always going on it. But look at that shit, man.
Yeah,
Bro. And you got Hawaii over there too, bro.
yeah. I mean, if you go deeper further, I don't know what the hell that is. It's Catalina.
Catalina
or some
Islands, yeah. Going slowly, bro. Bro, how does even the sun, how does it hide away, bro? Over there,
it's
bro.
about to disappear right now. Damn, so you guys gotta check out the video aspect of it.
Damn, that's crazy. That's beautiful.
But yeah, so we'll probably have a little bit of sunlight left.
Yeah. But nah, bro. Also, I was talking about the Diddy, whatever the fuck. In a beautiful spot, we're talking about some good ass shit, right? But no, also too the Freemasons, bro. And it ties in with the Freemasons, bro, like you talking about.
That's funny.
The Freemasons, bro. Because everything is it's all spiritual. It's like tribal shit.
Yeah.
Because if you never realized, Washington D.C. is in the middle of that
pentagram.
That pentagram, bro. And for them, it's basically a ritual shit kind of type of shit that you do, bro. Because they say that people always trip out. They always say like, oh yeah, you're talking about spiritual shit, man. That shit's nothing for. No, bro. That's just very powerful, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's super powerful, man. What do you think about the spiritual shit, bro?
I mean, that's true. I think it's all connected. It's weird how the further you go deeper into all this shit, the more connected it is. And that's why when you look at politicians and the politics, you realize like a lot of them come from the same the DNA, the bloodlines.
The bloodline shit,
they're all
huh?
connected.
Damn.
Even if they're different races, like Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, Trump, they all somehow have a cousin somewhere, you know?
Yeah, that's true,
You
bro.
know, ain't that weird?
Yeah, that's true, bro.
They all have some kind of connection. And it's like, some people, they'll be born into it, bro. They'll be born into that shit. And it's like, it's almost like it's all a show.
A show, yeah.
And I think,
but no, bro. That's that shit's all crazy, and it all ties in together. Cause the moment you have a real ass guy, they always try to shut him down. Just like John F. Kennedy, bro.
Yeah.
This guy was a theater major, bro. He studied film, and I feel like if you're in film, you're with relatively with a lot of different cultures, bro. So you understand where everybody's coming from, bro. And I think that's a good thing in politicians. You understand where everybody's coming from because you have sympathy from, you have empathy from, bro. Because if you're just coming from a fucking a rich spot, fool, you're gonna think everybody's a scumbag, man. Like, they're peasants to me, bro. You know? You're nothing. If you're not making me more than $1 million, you're a peasant.
That's
basically.
a fact. That's a fact.
So if you understand where everybody comes from, you develop a humbleness in you, bro. Like your ego goes away, and you respect everybody for who they are. And we need a president like that, fool. And I think John F. Kennedy was like that, even though they always have their issues, right? They have their bad side and the good side. Obviously, everybody sees that, points that out. But no, bro, like I was thinking about that too, bro, because I was thinking about like if you go in the workforce, right? Any workforce, you have the manager and the supervisor.
Yeah.
And now these fools, you ever see like a supervisor, bro? Basically the peasants, fucking quote unquote, whatever. They're working, bro, and the majority of the time they're Mexican, fool. They're Latinos, bro.
Yeah.
And I know it because I'm talking about it right now, bro. They're coming, bro, and they say hi to you. They're like, oh yeah, how you doing? ¿Cómo está tu día? And they tell you like, you have a lot of work, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of work. And then they're happy to have the work, bro. They're gracias a Dios, tengo trabajo. It's basically like, thank God I have work, bro. And they're, no matter how hard that shit is, they're still happy to have work, man.
They have that perspective. Yeah.
They have that. So that humbles them a lot, bro, you know?
That's 100% true.
And the moment that you have a supervisor, bro, like he doesn't know where this guy is on another planet, bro. He's on the Keister planet. like this guy comes out, he has money, bro, and he doesn't know shit about people. He comes over here and he tells people what to do, bro. You think they're gonna respect this fool, bro?
Yeah.
And this fool has a high ego. Oh, I could tell people what to do, and people don't fuck with you like that, bro.
That's a fact.
What do you think about those fucking clowns like that, man?
I think it happens in a lot of places. I think that same pattern. I know that they think about that. People who come out of college, like they go into a new office, a new spot. They're like,
oh, there you go, man.
They're like, oh yeah, like there's people who work their way up, and then some guy comes out of college, and then they're like, give him the better gig, and then the other guy who's probably working his way up for years probably knows more than that guy, you know?
Yeah.
But they're like, man, I don't respect this guy at all. And I've seen that happen a lot too in jobs, and that shit is the thing that actually kind of makes you a little angry too, because it's like, me, there was a time in my life where I was in these jobs where I knew I could do much better than these guys, that they gave them a better shot than me. And that shit kind of it makes you realize how rigged it all is. Because it's like, I'm over here, I could do like the work, almost like if you're not mentally disabled, like you can do the work that these guys can do. Like being a manager, being a supervisor, being an owner, it's not the most fucking mentally challenging thing ever, bro. It's like, it's not the hardest thing, but it's not about what you can do, it's about who you know?
Exactly.
And
that's what it's all about,
I've seen people come into jobs where they haven't been there for long enough. They're 18 years old, but they're like a nerdy kid from good parents, and they give them the red carpet treatment. Like, hey, bro, you could be the next guy. The next Elon Musk, you know? But it's like, bro, there's 30 people in here who could do a much better job than that. It's just that they give them the whole job right there, bro.
And I think your boy Elon Musk is over there, fool.
For real, huh? But it's just like it's like that's the fact of the matter, you know?
That's true, man. That's people need to they need to grow up on that fucking that humbleness, bro. Like everybody needs to, bro, like they're not everybody that's on the top, bro. Oh, bro, that's a good ass point, man. That's a good ass point. Because I have a bro.
What is it, bro?
Okay, I have there's a saying, bro. All right, it's called beware of the fake. All right, beware of the false prophets, bro, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they're raving wolves, bro. So it's Matthew 7:15.
Is that from the podcast you got that?
No, it's in a Bible shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a Bible shit, bro. It's a different.
Yeah, I heard it.
So it's like, now I see some CEOs, bro. They think that they are for the people, but they're not.
Yeah.
And at the moment they start acting like, oh yeah, we need to give these guys better salaries. They need to give you all this shit. But they're fucking wolves, bro, and they're acting like they're like part of the people, bro, which they're not. They just dress like it. So it's like, everybody be aware of that shit. So the moment you see people fucking talking about like, oh yeah, and just look at where the money comes from, bro. follow the money, and that's gonna give you the fucking right facts, bro.
It's like you say, the wolf.
Follow the money, and that's where you're gonna get all the results. So these fools are multi-millionaires, and they're acting like they care about the people, bro. And
that's a good point.
bro.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That makes like because I've been seeing all this shit about AI. How Elon Musk is talking about AI, and he's like, oh, it's gonna be a new world. Nobody's gonna have. Everybody's gonna be rich. Everybody's gonna be wealthy. But it's like, do you trust this guy?
This guy's already
do you trust him?
The number one and the richest man in the world, bro.
But do you trust him? And it's like, he's telling you what you want to hear, but it's like, that's the wrong messenger. Like, you're not gonna trust him at all.
Straight up.
So I'm thinking it's gonna be the opposite. I'm thinking they're doing some other shit.
Yeah.
Because why would he tell you right away what he's gonna do?
Yeah, and it's like if, yeah, bro. There's an interview. I forgot the CEO. He was talking about some bullshit like, oh yeah, we need to do this for the American people. We need to give them life insurance. We need to give them health. We need to give them a better income. While this fool is the richest fuck, and he's screwing his people over, bro.
Yeah.
This guy is acting like he's a sheep, but he's a fucking wolf, bro. Just like Matthew 7:15, bro.
Yeah,
don't forget that. Everybody, always be careful who you trust, because these fools be acting like they're part of you, but they're not. Just follow the money, and if they, do some, and all of these fools probably, not all of them, but the majority of them, they do some shady ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think, what I think is a good way to measure, like if people are real or not. I think it's if they are for, like if they're either for themselves or for the greater good.
Yeah.
And I think that if you see people in power, if you think that it's going to benefit them at the end of it, then you know that they're lying to you. I would say that that's a good test,
They're good marketers, bro.
If they're speaking in a way that's going to benefit them, then usually you got to double check that, but if it's for the greater good, for everybody's good,
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's somebody who's speaking more truthfully, I would say.
Yeah, I would definitely
that makes sense to me.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're just doing it for the people, bro. They're not doing it just for their pockets.
Yeah.
And a lot of these fools be talking out of shit, fool, because they know that they have that Mexican, background, and they have the Mexican people on their asses, and they know they're gonna follow them, so they project that, and they sell it good too, though. They sell it good until, the internet catches their dumb asses, bro, and then after that, they know it's a wrap. Because the good thing about the internet is that people like us, bro, we talk about the truth, and we talk about what we see and how it is, and I feel like a lot of people respect that, because they know that we're not on some fucking, I was about to say some other shit, but they're not on some other shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but if I would have had another,
yeah, I get you.
But nah, bro, it's we talk about we respect everybody, bro, humbly, and we always find cool ass spots too to talk about chit chats and whatever not. But anyways, yeah, we're here to talk about the truth and have fun with it too, bro, because not a lot of people like us, and if you know anybody that be talking like us, bro, send us a link to their profile, because we want to meet kind of people like this too, bro. We want to meet people that be talking facts, bro, like speaking facts.
That's true.
And
we have been seeing our little clips influence other people who are making shit.
And for everybody that's been following us and subscribing and commenting, we appreciate you guys. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep on moving, and we still have fun doing it, bro. And that's a good part of it, because man, who's gonna give you a good view like this, bro? And this is like, we're not even live, bro, but the Christmas lights are already on over here. The tree, you got the tree over there, bro, but hopefully you guys could see that. But yeah, it's December and we're having a good time, bro. What do you think about that shit, man?
Yeah, this is a clean ass spot. Like, you see a lot of people just coming in for the sunset. You could see them coming through on the hill. I mean, this is a little different type of. I mean, you can see the whole view of basically the coastline up here.
Yeah, bro.
Where is that over there?
PCH, bro.
All the whole PCH.
Yeah. You got Corona Del Mar, Laguna Beach,
Though,
Dana
yeah.
Point and shit.
Damn, and the piers would probably be all the way over there, huh?
Yeah. And nobody's gonna come over here, fool. Like, that's why I'm like, bruh, this is one of the things, fool. We always find spots that are really, like, so secluded.
You think that's Huntington Beach Pier over there?
Nah, bro, nah.
Those lights.
Nah, bro.
You can't. You don't think you
Where?
can see it? Those
HB?
two lights right there. Because that's way pretty far out there.
Nah, bro. That's too far, bro.
That'd probably be covered.
I think that's nah, bro. That where you see that the last island.
Yeah, yeah.
That's I think that's Newport. That's Balboa way.
The pier.
Oh, you're talking about that?
The pier.
The light. The
two
light.
The two lights.
All
the
the way
small
up.
lights, yeah.
Like
There's
literally-
one light there and there's two lights there.
Nah, bro. Nah.
You don't think you could see it?
It's the yellow one, bro.
So there's one big light right here, and then two over there. I would say that
the two
could
over there?
be- yeah, I would say that could be a pier,
Oh, that could be.
but that's even pretty
That's
far.
that's pretty freaking yeah, man.
But that's pretty cool. It's cool that you could see the whole view, and then
Nah, that ain't no HB, bro. Hell nah, bro. That's too far, bro. That's way too far, man. That's too far, my boy.
where would be where would
HB would be like that. See that yellow, the only yellow light, bro? In the middle?
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
it?
I see that, I
I
see
think it would be like right there. Because going past that is way too
Shit,
far in the, in
maybe
the
so.
ocean, bro. I think that's like the oil rigs or
yeah,
whatever.
probably the oil rigs, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's way too far, bro.
That's crazy. All these lights turned on right here.
Yeah, we have the view of, look at this shit. We got the Christmas lights. Nobody's here. This is
Yeah.
Keisterville right here. You hear me, people?
Keys through.
But we're still having a good time doing this shit. But
Man,
what time is it?
you want to get one last topic in?
It's
'Cause I
5
think
o'clock.
We're losing light.
All right, man.
So
last topic. Yeah, last topic, bro. You could,
So I have one.
all right.
Let's see. So they say that. So it's kind of like something around this time. Remember I told you about the NPCs?
Yeah.
You know how I said they said there's only 144,000 souls in the planet.
Oh yeah.
So there's that same account that I saw on IG. They also put out another post that said it made kind of sense where it said when people get together and they have kids, when they're in love they create new souls, but when they're in lust they create more NPCs.
Oh,
And that's what he
shit.
And then I was thinking about, like, you know what? That kind of makes sense a little bit because, because most people, the way the society structures you is to be not in love. It structures you. It tries to push people to be more like on the surface.
Yeah.
So if people are on the surface, they're only about the business. They're only about the transaction. So that means that all the babies being born are all like just robots, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So it's like, and the thing about that is, it's actually a good thing that I think, because the rise of AI, people they want less humans on the planet.
Oh shit.
So 'cause back then they want more humans because they want people to have kids so people at the top could have slaves, basically. People
Oh,
worry about
bro, and it all comes down to psychology, bro. Because everybody, and I talked about it too. We put like a clip, bro, talking about psychology part of it. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rich people know.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, the rich people know how to manipulate you, or they see your this and that, whatever. But they study this shit. Like if you guys keep following us, get into your mind, bro. Like study psychology because it all happens in the brain. It's all in the brain, fool. It's all your mentality. Because the moment you notice how people are, is the moment that you're gonna level up in life. Because there's always, obviously, there's always different type of people, bro. But I'd say the most shadiest people, and I'm not saying all of them, but I would say the richest people, bro.
Yeah.
Because they know how to manipulate people, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, they know how to manipulate the
clever.
system. Yeah, they're like, hey, and I don't know if you have this work experience before, but I have. So you were about to quit a job, and they make you feel guilty about leaving the job, bro. So they make you feel bad because you're like, oh man, I helped you all this much. Like I paid for all this, and they make you feel guilty, bro.
That's a fact.
So that's a manipulation for you to come back and you feel guilty inside, saying that, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, these fuckers been doing it for thousands of more time, bro. If they do it to you, they've been doing it to everybody else, man. It's like Diddy shit, man. Straight up, bro.
That's true. They want you to feel guilty. They want to put the people at the bottom. The only way to control them is through fear, it's through scarcity mentality, and it's through like manipulation. So
damn, facts.
They're never gonna tell you the truth. They always want you to be afraid, bro.
Yeah.
Afraid to leave.
Yeah, but this was a little shorter podcast. It's dying down over here, but we still have a very beautiful view. But thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, and always watching our shit. You don't even know how much it means to us. But I hope you guys enjoy the view as well. It's Christmas. What is it? December 9th?
December 9th, I think. Yep.
December 9th, 2025. Thank you guys. We're still alive, and shit, I was about, all right. But thank you guys for following us, and man, I hope you guys enjoy the view and what we spoke about, and hopefully this sticks in your brain. Always follow the money and study psychology, my boy.
And I got one more, bro. Right. I got one more to end off on the.
What is it, bro?
Like it's a quote. I think I posted it on one of the clips we made. It's a quote. It says, "The beautiful things in life look stupid if you analyze them logically." You know? So you gotta understand what that means, bro. And it goes back to that topic we just brought up with the NPCs and the people in love. Is that the people who are in love, they don't necessarily think about having kids. They just have them.
Oh,
but the people who are not in love, usually they have to be like,
they plan it out.
You know, I have to plan it out. No, it's not the time. It's not ready. They're thinking too much logically. They're analyzing every little thing, and they're like, oh no. But the people who are in love, sometimes you just have to be having kids, bro. Look, the bird just came.
Oh, wow, that's crazy, man. I hope you did. I'm sure you caught that.
I'm sure one of the cameras got it.
Bro.
But I think it goes back to that. They say life is beautiful, life is magic, but you lose the magic in life if you think too logically about everything. Sometimes you just have to do things. Sometimes you just have to let it go and live in the moment and follow that good vibe. And I think usually when you follow that, you're not thinking, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll just leave it off on that, bro.
It's like faith, basically.
Faith, energy.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, fuck.
That's what I think.
Damn, that was a good ass quote, man. But if you guys didn't see it already, there's a bird that passed by. That was facts right there. This will check market it, man. That's facts right there, bro. Yeah. But thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, and watching our views and watching our videos. We're still out here by ourselves, but thank you guys, and we appreciate you guys. And if not, subscribe, comment already on our videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of this view. Thank you guys so much. Peace.